Perfect. Welcome, welcome. It's so nice to have you here, by the way. I'm just going to get up my channel so I can see the live chat. And everybody is going live at the same time
Oh,
right now. So it's like one started late and it's like dominoed onto everybody. So we'll see. So my fantastic guest today is Maya Starfire. Is it Maya or Mia? Maya.
it, it's Maya.
Maya. Okay, perfect. And yeah, I'm really excited to have you on. Just going to get my live chat open. And I've got a little bio prepared for you as well. I feel like it's been a while since I've had a new guest, actually. Awesome.
Really nice to see you in face to face.
Yeah, yeah,
Your
lovely.
energy. Yeah.
Well, my energy's completely tanked at the moment because I've been working through something, which you might have noticed. I'll just do your little bio. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching this on the replay, we really appreciate it as well. And today I'm joined by a fantastic guest, Maya Starfire, who is an empath and intuitive healer with over 26 years of experience as a licensed massage therapist and energy practitioner, devoted to guiding others through deep healing and transformation, moving through her spiritual awakening as a light warrior and starseed. Maya brings lived experience as an ET contactee and paranormal experiencer, embracing the ever unfolding journey of consciousness. A multifaceted and creatively expressive soul, Maya is deeply connected to the divine, grounded through shadow integration, and guided by one core truth, that beyond all experiences, only love remains. So welcome, Maya Starfire. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you. It's always so nice to hear people speak your bios for you.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
heartwarming.
it's an unusual feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said the thing, is that me? It really is. And yeah, so hopefully we'll get some of our guys joining us in the chat. But I think there's a few of our channels that are live at the moment. So we will see if anybody joins us, and then we can do readings. So we can do oracle readings, paired readings, or we can just chat about ascension. So I do a lot of ascension chatter at the moment. I've been going live like every 12 hours or less for the last few days because I'm trying to get to 500 followers as well. So I've been doing a bit of that, which is, it's nice to just connect with everybody and like show up. Sacred witnessing is what I do. So yeah, so it's been interesting. What have you been up to this week?
This week's been a rough week too for me. I started out with dental work on Monday, and that is like my
Yikes.
least favorite place to go.
Yeah, me
But
too.
yeah, and my face stayed numb for almost 24 hours. Like, not completely numb, but I definitely still had like an Elvis smile. So,
Oh
um,
wow, was it wisdom teeth?
no, just a feeling, but I'm so
Oh,
sensitive that they have to pump me full of Novocaine. And I realize that that stuff is just poison, right? If it numbs you,
yeah,
it's just basically poison. And I
yeah,
felt foggy for like a day and a half. And
yeah.
yeah, and everything in the world right now is so low vibrational and
It
ugly
is.
and angering. So yeah, I've been working through some stuff too.
Yeah, I got hit by like a new level of targeting this week because I interviewed Newskin, one of the Canadian super soldiers, and he'd always said to me, you know, because we chat every now and then, we're quite connected, and he'd said that some days he can't get out of bed and he's late for work or he's going to lose his job because he couldn't show up on time, and I did, and I thought maybe it was just a him problem, like it was like not very good at keeping to his routines, whatever. Because I'm very military with my routines. And then after we did a show together, I couldn't get out of bed. I lost like an entire day. It was like a sleep spell had been put on me. I've named it the sleep trap because that's what it felt like. It was just like a trap. You couldn't get out of bed. You were trying your best to get out of bed, but you couldn't. You just had to lie back down. And that's like a new level of targeting that I've discovered. And he deals with that almost every day. And that's
Oh,
just insane, right?
yeah.
So it's like when we do these shows, we kind of entangle. And I must have either just tuned into his energy or his handlers thought, oh, I'm going to target her now for doing that show or whatever. But it was really weird. So I had a whole day when I couldn't get out of bed. It was really, really bad. So confused Ethera is in the chat and it's saying, can I ask? Can I ask? Can I ask? Yeah, we will be taking questions and doing card readings in a little bit, but I want to catch up with Maya first. So yeah, so I've been having a busy week, and I'm doing loads and loads of podcasting because I have 5 weeks off. So and I was doing a course, you see, so I didn't do any podcasting for like 5 weeks, and now I'm like back to back, scheduling everything in.
Awesome.
So yeah. So do you have like a day job? Have you got your own therapy space? Yeah.
Yeah, so I work in an acupuncturist office.
Oh,
I rent a room out of hers. Um, I do want to get some acupuncture from her. I've already given her a massage to trade with, so that's really cool, being able to
yeah.
trade healing. Um, so I don't have a lot of clients. I feel weird advertising as a massage therapist because sometimes you get the weird questions and people. And I actually already had someone ask if I did a sheetless massage, like,
Oh.
and I was like, no, 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 that's not me.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
So,
I
but I
know
don't
somebody. So there's a lady that I did interview, and she's called the Skin Witch, but she does a hands-free massage,
know.
right? And you're literally using your entire body to rub on that person. So
Oh,
you're like sliding around the person. So I've
oh,
never heard of it before either. It's really weird. And it's not dodgy. It's a real massage. And but you're using like your arms, everything. You're just not using your hands. So
well, I
yeah,
could see how that could be kind of beneficial because I've had carpal tunnel pretty bad in the past.
yeah,
So I was
yeah.
working for a massage mill. I call it a mill. It's a massage envy. And they basically book you out clients and they pay you like 20% of what,
Oh wow.
but you're doing like 5 and 6 massages a day. And
Okay,
that's a lot.
that
So I
is a
got to
lot.
start doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and I also homeschool my kid and I have a toddler, so
Oh,
it's
you've
a
got a toddler as well. Oh my
yeah,
goodness, that's a
yeah,
lot of work.
it is. And she's a very headstrong Scorpio. I love her to pieces. She's like my mini me, but she's very yeah, very stubborn and very loving. So, but if she doesn't like you, you'll know it right away, and she's
Wow.
not really going to change your mind.
That's
So,
cool. My son is 16, so he basically takes care of himself. But today he came in, and he doesn't usually come in much now because he likes to game. And so he came in and said, "I need ID," and I'm like, "What do you need ID for?" He goes, "Well, I tried to buy a razor, and they wouldn't let me buy a razor because I didn't have any ID." And I'm like, what? Like, so it was like he went just to buy a regular razor, which is like £3, like $4 or whatever, and it was all locked away in the shop. You need to be over 18 to buy the razor. So it's like, I don't know what's going on in the UK now. That's really odd because he's got a beard. He's a 16-year-old tall lad with a beard, so I don't know. That's a bit weird. I do massage as well, but I don't like touching people.
yeah.
Right. So, and I thought, well, if I train in Thai massage where they use the hot compress, I'll be
Mm.
able to touch people with the hot compress and the amazing herbs, and it's steamed and it's amazing. But before you use the hot compress, you still have to massage the full body to like waken up all the sen lines. And so I was just, it was like 2 days of training, and I had to like, you're literally like grabbing them, you're grabbing all through the body and like around the stomach, and you're like grabbing the body. And then you use the hot compress and you're beating people with a hot ball with a hot bowl of herbs. So it's like, yeah, it's not my favorite thing to do,
Yeah.
and, but I am trained to do that, and other weird things as well. But I keep thinking I should learn reflexology. Do you do reflexology?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how'd you like that?
I do like it a lot. Oh, sorry.
That's
Whoops.
okay.
Uh, I have notification. My stupid camera on the porch. It like is super loud.
Oh,
Sorry.
is that your Ring doorbell?
Well, kind of. It's a porch camera, but I've got it on a different alert than normal, and it's super
Yeah.
loud. I don't know why. I can change it. I'll sit on it. So, um, reflexology. Yes, I do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
doing that. I sometimes don't like touching people's feet if they're not super, aware of
Yeah.
their cleanliness, but it does really help people. I've actually had people cry on the table
Oh,
because of
wow.
certain points in the toes and stuff. And it wasn't like they were sad, but they were like emotionally releasing something that was stuck. So it's
Yeah.
really fascinating how the body works, you know?
Yeah. I think that'll be the next thing I train in. If I think I like, I do access consciousness, so I have to touch people's head, and I'm okay with that because there's that separation really there, and it's a silent therapy, so you don't have to talk to them either. That's even better. And then the points on my head activate when I activate their touch points as well. 32 points on mine activate, so you're giving and receiving. So I love that. How
Yeah.
does it get any better than that? So it's like, so if I go to a big events and I'm going as a therapist, that's what I do. I do access consciousness, do access bars. So that's really nice because then I get a therapy. Or I do access energetic facelift. So it's like a face hug. So you're like hugging up their face. Yeah. And it's like you're releasing all the stuck energy that's around their face. I like that one too because it's very refreshing. But it took me a while to get used to touching somebody's face. You probably guess I don't really like to be that close to people. So yeah, I'm also a Scorpio, but I like a bit of separation between me and them. Anyway, let's see. So yeah, we don't really, because Rob's live now, because Rob went live late, and then and it's just like, and then Slavka's going to go live with Jay, and it's just kind of, I don't know. I don't know. And then Drago's got a premiere going on as well, so it's like, so it's,
Yeah.
yeah, so we might not get anybody coming on. That's interesting. Let
Yeah.
me just, I did have some questions prepared for you. And generally, I just go with my intuition, but when my energy is low, I have my chat GPT just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such a weird question. If your energy had a theme song, what would it be and why? So, you know what I love? Witches of Eastwick,
Yeah.
right? And it was like do 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 do. That would probably be my theme song. I don't know.
Mine change a lot. It would because yeah, my energy changes. Right now, I've actually had theme songs running through my head, not theme songs, but songs.
Run up that hill.
The should I stay or should I go? You know, should I stay
Oh,
or should
okay,
I go? I
yeah.
don't know. I don't
I
know why.
listen to trance music, like house rave music. That's what I listen to because my ADHD and my attention span has got to like another level now. So I literally need like rave, full on rave music so that I can focus on what I'm doing. Otherwise, like you've lost me within like 30 seconds, I'm gone. It's like that, I can't focus anymore. That's such a weird, I don't know what's going on with my chat GPT. I think I asked for fun questions and this and this
I
is what
like
it's
house
given us.
music. Yeah, house
Yeah.
music is great. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It says, what's one thing people always get wrong about being an empath? I think that's quite a good question, actually. So, yeah, do you still identify as an empath?
I do. I do. Definitely do. I
How's
don't
that
even
going?
go into stores sometimes
Yeah,
because depending on like how healthy or awake or I guess cleared I feel is depending on how much I can pick up from people I don't even talk to, you know?
yeah.
The biggest misconception, I would think that we always pick up everything all the time because that's not
Mm,
true.
okay. Yeah, I do. I travel around to big events and it can be overwhelming for me. And so I kind of have to make it like a declaration. I'm going to disconnect from the collective field when I enter that space so that I can kind of house myself off because otherwise it'll be like 2,000 people coming at you.
Mhm.
And but whatever I take in, I cleanse it and I send it back out. Like, take it back, take it back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do that. So yeah. A lot of people are really comfortable with that empath word now, and more people are saying, "Oh, I'm an empath." I used to call myself years ago, like 20 years ago. I realized I was like a Reiki empath. So when I
Mhm.
was doing Reiki, I was probably picking up on more than I would say now. I was tuning into that person's energy more, and I could kind of feel them. Right, I definitely wouldn't work that way now, but then I found it as like a tool, so I could see what was going on with that person's energetic field. Whereas now I do it more psychically. Then I would like physically call in, like merge the energy. Do you know what I mean? So I used to call myself a Reiki empath years ago.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
absolutely something. I do
yeah,
believe
yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
It's amazing
Um,
how much you can pick up just being in someone's energy field physically, you know.
that's true. That's true. Okay, how would you describe your journey in 3 words?
Oh my God.
These questions are awesome.
My journey in 3 words.
Yeah.
Chaotic, um, humbling,
Oh,
and
nice.
uh, I think I'm at that like inspiring phase right
Oh,
now.
amazing. Yeah. How would I describe mine? Psychotic just came to mind. Super soldier journey. Um, travel. Um, wondrous and exhausting has just come to mind there. Probably, I don't know. I need to have a think about that one. I think that's going to be like a standard question I'm going to put in every podcast now.
No, that's a good one.
It's a good
Yeah,
one, right?
yeah,
Yeah. And so I generally do like when I'm on, I say, people can ask us just general Ascension questions, Ascension chit chat, and things like that. So you've got Starseed. Is there a particular Starseed lineage that you are identifying with these days? Because mine's changing all the time.
yeah.
So,
Mine changes. It ebbs and flows depending on what is going on, or I have different guides from different realms.
yeah,
I don't really know if they're planets anymore, so I call them realms, but
yeah,
um, or planets as we perceive them to be or have perceived them to be. But yeah, it does change. I feel like the Palladian guide has been with me really strong for like the last couple years. But I also have Orion, and he's a shamanic teacher. Basically, he takes me on all kinds of
oh,
crazy wiki
nice.
quests.
Yeah.
Um, he's actually done more like inner healing to do with shadow work than I would have ever imagined. Um, and then there's the Lyran aspect that keeps popping up too. It's kind of like a protective and yet healing. But then the Octurian is always there in the background, like always. Like
Yeah.
I have a picture from when I was born, and I swear if I was blue, you'd think that that was a AT baby.
Oh, that's so cool. So we've got a few people in the chat, and Prasna is saying their 3 words are pain, suffering, and wisdom for their journey. So I'm like, oh, dude, are you okay? Curious Cole's joined us as well, and Gotham's joined us as well. Hare Krishna, good morning. Hare Krishna to you, Gotham. Good to see you. Yeah, it is. It's 34 minutes past midnight here in the UK. Oh
Oh,
no, so that's quite funny. Curious Girls watching on TV, sending some love. Yeah, so we will do some readings. We're just going through some random questions so we can get to know Maya Starfire a little bit better. And yeah, I'm very Arcturian these days. I do. I've always been Andromedan at the core, and Lyran's very dominant now as well. But my Lyran is like a fox. So
oh,
I'm like, so there's like Thundercat versions of me, and then there's like this sexy fox version of me out in space. It's quite funny. So yeah, and there's oh yeah, so Ivan Teller. Do you follow Ivan Teller? Do you know
no,
Ivan?
I
He
don't.
was
I
he was
don't.
on Typical Skeptic the other day,
Okay.
and then I did an interview with him like 6 months back, and I said to him he's dead psychic and he channels like everything. So I said, Ivan, how do you see me? And he says, oh, I kind of see you with this pink mohawk, out in space, white suit with a ray gun, just like a teenager with your mates, kind of going around causing havoc in the galaxy, whatever. And then a month or so ago, he started this mini movie series, this AI movie series, and the main character's got a pink mohawk, right? And I'm looking at him saying, Ivan, is that me? Is that my aspect? Well, maybe not, right? And then he was on Typical Skeptic like a day or so ago, and I got him to admit it was me. That
Oh my.
that was me, inspired his character. So I put, so you see loads of pictures of me now with this pink mohawk. Obviously, she looks nothing like me, but it's my energy.
Yeah.
Just super, super awesome. Yeah, so she's like this galactic. He calls her like a rock star chick or something. He calls her, but yeah, she's like a space chick.
Oh, that's awesome. I could actually see another aspect of you being like a punk, you know?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
used to have dreadlocks. I've never had a mohawk. But even Christy Campbell tuned into another version of me that was like a hacker who did have a mohawk, right? And now
Yeah.
I've got this space like mohawk. Yeah. I think I need to shave. No, it wouldn't look good.
Orphan Black? Orphan Black.
I am
You,
the orphan black, yeah.
okay, yeah, I thought so. That just
Yeah.
popped in my head too. Like there's
Yeah.
probably
So that
many,
show
many
that
years
show's
ago.
based on me and my space program brother. Can you kindly do a reading for me? What does Nazir think about me? Romantic. My name is Sharma. Okay, so I generally don't do romantic things when I do readings because we like to work with free will. But we do general energy readings. I don't know, how do you feel about doing romance readings?
I don't do
No,
them.
yeah, we kind of stay away from that kind of thing.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
plus too, because that's
Mm.
two people's energies.
Yeah, yeah.
It
And
can
it's
get
like
very convoluted.
focus on what you can control. You can't control what some other person's thinking or feeling or saying about you. That's their business. We focus on what we can control. Okay. Oh, this is a good question. Was there a specific point of no return moment where everything changed in your life?
Mm. I was actually just thinking about that. That's a good
Oh,
question. When I went through some very heavy legal, criminal,
oh,
drug addict phases that completely,
wow.
yeah, changed for the better. I mean,
Yeah,
like if I could go back to the cops and figure out who they were and thank them for
yeah.
taking me to that path, then I would. But that was a definitely no, do not
Like
return.
a full
Like,
Phoenix moment.
oh yeah, and I
Yeah.
got crushed into ashes for sure. Everything in my life disappeared and dissipated. I had probably two boxes to my name.
Mm.
Um, yeah, it was a very
Wow.
hard moment, but it was a very definite life-changing moment for me.
Yeah, that's amazing. For me, it was what year are we on now? It was about 23 years ago. I went on my first holiday abroad and I saw palm trees and everything and realized I was never ever meant to live in the UK. That I just wasn't meant to be here. So when I came back after that week away, I looked around and I thought, I'm just not designed to live in this country. And I spent 6 months and I sold off everything I owned. Had just a little backpack and I started traveling. And I traveled for like 20 years basically. And so for that, that was a big moment. That first holiday abroad changed everything. Obviously now I know that I was actually probably traded to a different super soldier program, and that's why I got this big urge to go abroad. But I didn't know that then. It felt like I'm a world traveler and I'm stuck in the UK and I'm ready to start traveling again now. Plus saying fine. Yeah, we'll pull you a lovely card, but it'll be an energy inspiring card, something to, build you up.
Yeah.
And there's a retracted message there, so I don't want to know what that was. But yeah, we're working on positive energies. So yeah, let me see one more question. Let me see what we got here. Um, oh yeah, so you've had ET contact.
Hmm.
So, right, it says, how did you make sense of ET contact and paranormal encounters? So what was that like for you, having ET contact? What was that?
So I had my first contact experience, and I still don't to this day know what ET is or what these things I come into contact with on a almost daily basis. Like if
Hmm.
it's clear, they're there, and there's multiple of them. But I was 17, 18 years old when I had my first experience with another person, and this orb of, I call it an orb, but it was more like a pillar of light hovering over the ground, was in front of the car as we're driving at night. There's no other lights. Like we're in the country, so there's no street lights. This light went through the car. And at the time, it was in the 90s, so people weren't really broadly talking about this. If you were considered crazy or very fringe. Um, so the thing went through the car as we drove. Instead of us driving through it, it went through us. And
Wow.
it was frightening terrifying for us. We put the car light on. We didn't, barely say a word. So then, fast forward to about almost 6 years now, I started seeing the lights in the sky, and I was starting to open my mind to other things. And before I had known that there was stuff around, we can't be the only living thing. That's just complete bullshit. So I had one appear to me in the backyard and kind of hover there and look at me, and then brighten up and then go away. And so it made me very excited. So I'm constantly looking in the sky. And then I got into like consciousness, like deep consciousness, like lots of meditation. I met my guides. And then I think as my consciousness opened up to other things, then that's when they started to come in, like the swarms of, like, I call them parades. Well, there's like between 5 and 25 different craft a night that show up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do they look like orbs, or do they look like big lights in the sky? What do they look like?
Okay, so sometimes we had a solid one in the day, like about 5, so it's still bright out, but it's not middle of the day, and it was solid, and then it changed into something organic or plasma looking. I've seen pure plasma ones that are in the day. That one hovered over our house, and mind you, all these happen with witnesses. So
Yeah.
it's not like I'm, hallucinating. I wish.
That's
that,
amazing.
yeah. So, I always say I wish I would have never done drugs, because, now that I know how to meditate and go deep inside, and I can
Yeah.
actually see what's actually around us. I believe they've been there all along, but my
Mhm.
ability to perceive them has changed,
Yeah.
and my want to, my want and need, not need, my want to actually perceive them has changed. So, yeah, it's very much ramped up. The more I talk about it, it ramps up. Like if I'm talking about experiences with other experiencers, that night they'll come out and do all kinds of crazy things and
Oh,
larger.
wow.
Yeah.
We're going to need to recap to find out what's happened after this show then. You're going
Yeah,
to fill us
absolutely.
in and let us know, right?
Yeah, and it's
That's
finally
really
a
cool.
clear night too. It's been cloudy for like almost 2 weeks, and I've been out there like, God damn it. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I never see anything here, although yesterday or the day before, when I was like, Christy's in the chat, before I did a show with Christy, there was a black helicopter that flew over my house. And at first it was just, I'm looking at, my phone, something's like shining in my eye, and I look out and there's like this silver light in the distance, but it's like as if it's like directly in my eyes, and it gets bigger and closer, and then, oh, it's a black helicopter. And I was like, oh, that's not a good sign.
yeah, that happens here too. They'll
Yeah,
like
that's not
to my
good.
house. Yeah, no.
Wow, that's targeting.
Yeah.
So that's mad. Oh, we got a few people in the chat. Hi, Hillbilly Hub. Hi, Maisie, Christy. Good to see you guys. We are going to pull some cards in a little bit. Thank you for joining us. I know there's a lot going on today on YouTube. And when Christy and I did our show the other day, nobody could actually comment in the chat. And Matthew Morning was on his live as well, and people couldn't comment in his either. So it was definitely like a YouTube thing. But Christy and I sent out like this big energetic pulse wave to kind of cancel out targeting before we started our show. So it could have been us, might have been us,
Oh, okay.
possibly, maybe
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Who knows? Not taking responsibility for anything, but it could have been.
Oh, it's very likely. Energy is,
Yeah.
it's coming from us. Nobody
Yeah.
realizes just how powerful we are, but I think that we're a
Yeah,
force.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So what cards have you got with you? Should we do some readings?
Oh, I brought 5 different cards. I
I'm
brought,
just going to go with my crystal deck because it knows me well, and my energy's a bit off at the moment while I'm doing all this integration. So I can rely on my crystals. Hey, Missing Time is in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Jason.
I'll just bring out 3. I'll use the Work Your Light. I
Okay.
really like her art, and then
Yeah.
the Audacity. The Audacity deck is hilarious.
Okay.
And then the Spirit Animal one is always
Okay, so we're going to do general oracle readings, looking at the messages, themes, and energies that are here to support you right now. So if anybody would like a reading, please pop a new message in the chat, and we will try and get to as many people as we can. I'm just going to do the chimes. Sorry. I slept in a lot today, and but my energy's all over the place. Integrating energies. Okay, so if anyone is still here and they would like a message, pop a new message in the chat, please. Here we go, Mokatel. Yeah, I see your comment. Okay, thank you for confirming. Let me just check if it's a comment that we can answer. So I can't put things on the screen because I'm on Zoom, but Mokatel says, what's going to happen with me? Like, what will really happen? I've been struggling so long. Pisces, Aries, cusp. Birthday on March the 19th. Thank you. Do you do astrology?
I know astrology, but I don't.
I don't do astrology. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're just going to look at, Mocha, we're going to look and see what energy can support you. I'll actually have a look at your next 3 months. Let me have a look at your next 3 months with my crystal cards. And so we have March energies. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, so this is for Mokatel, who I've never ever done a reading for before. So these are for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates. Do not try and make this fit. If it's a load of rubbish, then just say it's a load of rubbish and let it go. So I thought, because you've got your birthday coming up, that we'd have a look at the general energy themes over the next 3 months, and then Miya will have a look and see what she's getting on her cards as well. So I've got Red Jasper coming out for you, and this is about taking action. So as you move into March, this is all about your grounded focus, is about getting grounded, stable foundations, because you're going to have some decisions to make. You're going to be moving forward, okay? So I can't tell what that is because this is not an actual psychic reading. We're just doing general oracle. But there will be some action that you need to take in March, so look out for choices and make sure you've got all the information there. As you move into April, there's some forgiveness that's required because we've got smoky quartz coming in telling you to let it go. So there is a period of releasing as you move into April. So just be prepared that it could be an emotional month for you in April, or it could be, I feel like somebody in your friend circle might be moving slightly away. March, April, May. So as we move into May, there's definitely changes coming in because we have got like a golden healer quartz coming in saying embrace change. So as you move into May, there's a period of healing for you, but you're being asked to kind of look on the lighter side, the sunnier side of things, to change your thoughts, your words, your feelings. So what you're expressing, I feel, is like it needs to be a bit more positive than what it has been, because the month before might be a bit more sad for you as you start to release and shared and that kind of thing. So yeah, so this is as you move into April. So this is for Mokatel. So we'll see what Miya gets.
Okay, so the Audacity deck would only give me one card, so I got the Burned Bridge. So there's clearly, I don't know if you can see it, there's clearly something happening in your life where I don't know if you're burning bridges with other people or other parts of yourself, but there's a lot of red in this card, just like the Jasper card she pulled up. So that's definitely, rooted in earth, chakra systems. Making sure you're grounded right now is going to be super, super important. And then I got the Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. So with change, it's usually very, very ugly. Usually it's destructive, sometimes even, and hard. But it seems like you're moving towards something more beautiful. Just make sure to take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. If there are any burned bridges with other people, sometimes it's better to just cut ties and to move along. and start with a clean slate. You know, what is not meant for you will not stay, and the universe has a way of, you know, getting things out of the way that aren't supposed to be for us. I got three spirit, well, actually eight came out, but I'm only going to tell you three because that's too many. I got out of the animal spirit deck, spirit guide deck, I got the skunk spirit. Remember to know your worth. Okay? Don't let anybody try to tell you who you are, what you should be. Make sure you're really settled in what you believe in as yourself and who you are as a human being. This goes along with the creating heaven on earth. The miracles are endless. So I do think that you're going to move on to something better. You know, things look ugly before they change and turn beautiful, and that's usually how it goes. Nothing ever stays the same, ever, ever, ever. Things are always changing. Everything is temporary, even this life. And then I got the nightingale spirit. Love is all around you. So finding the things in life that you love and that treat you right and make you feel loved is going to be really important right now.
I love that animal deck.
Yes.
What deck is that? Yeah.
Colette Boren Reed, Animal Oracle.
I know the one. Okay, I don't have that one. I've got a lot of others.
My daughter loves that deck too.
Yeah.
Like, can we
That's
look
so
at
cool.
the animals? Yeah.
So Mocha said that they've got red jasper on them right now, and they said they've been betrayed by a family, a partner, a best friend in less than a year. Altogether, it's been challenging to say the least. Yeah, you know, as we move on to our spiritual journey, you generally can't take people with you if they're not on the same vibration. So when you start releasing, that's actually a welcome opportunity, knowing that you're moving forward to something better, I guess. But I hope that makes sense for you. And so we've got Curious Colleen is next. Cole. She's such a lovely person. Okay. I might stick with the 3-month readings because I've not done them in ages, actually. So, So this is for Curiously Cole. Oh, you're welcome, Mokatel. Thank you for requesting. Okay. So Colleen, as you move into March, I've got green aventurine coming in, and it says make your own luck, but this is about your self-care as well. That green energy, getting yourself out and about. There's a need to lighten your heart with this kind of energy. Take care of yourself. So that is your March. Your April is all about moving into your spirituality, developing extra meditation for you, trusting your intuition. I do see you journaling and writing things down and kind of doodling, so there needs to be a bit more freedom and less structure in a way when you're doing your spiritual work, just allowing yourself to go with the flow and make space for spirit to come forward. March, April, May. As we move into May, you've got angel aura quartz coming in. For me, this is all about angel contact. When I see this crystal, it's saying lighten up. So there's that similar message coming in again. So they're saying they want you to have more fun. There needs to be a bit more fairy energy as well as how it feels. Just a bit more kind of, maybe you've been a bit stuck in the mud or something and you need to be a bit more light. Say yes to things and allow yourself a bit more space to grow. So that's your March, April and May. There we go.
Sorry. Let me get a cheerful one out. Okay. So I had the Tower deck come out. But the Tower isn't always like super horrible. It's just changing, right? So, you know, sometimes it can be horrible, sometimes not. Sometimes it can be devastating. Sometimes it can just be like a thorn in the side. I also had another Tower-ish card come out, and it's called The Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So the universe is really saying that there's some big changes happening in your life right now, and your ability to let go, transmute, move on, and see what is meant for you and what is not is really screaming right now. I also got the Giraffe Spirit. Take a look at the big picture. Don't worry about what it is that's happening that might seem painful or destructive, or something that you had an idea might be what you wanted. That those ideas are just ideas. That doesn't mean that it's meant to be for you. So taking a look at what needs to go for your best benefit and your highest good is going to be the biggest thing. Also taking care of yourself, like Anchor just said, caring for your body, your mind, and your spirit at this time.
That sounds great. And Maisie Peacock put in a question, why am I awake at 3 a.m.?
Oh,
So I've generally put about the witching hour, but how do you feel about waking up at 3 a.m.?
I feel like that is a big thing for people on their spiritual journey, or people who are about to go through it. Like, some people start waking up before they realize like the actual spirituality of it. That could be guides, trying to get your attention, give you a message when your mind is not so full of like all kinds of outside clutter. I know that I've had lots of messages come in at like 3 o'clock in the morning,
Mm.
because you're kind of in that beta theta state of awake and sleep. So things become a little more clear when we're almost in a trance-like state. Also, it could be just spirits bugging you. Sometimes it's just
Yeah.
little things around you that just bug you awake. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So I've got Willard. If anyone was before Willard, can you pop another message in? Because I can't tell. So Willard Wright is in the chat saying, can you give me a general reading of any surprises this month and this year, and general reading, please? Well, I was going to do 3 months, Willard. So we'll have a look at the message themes and energies over the next 3 months, and see what's coming in. And thank you, Willard, for that good general question. We've been working on it, haven't we? Okay, so these are for Willard. Jerry's saying shuffle them up. Okay, Willard, for your March energy, I've got get crystal clear. So this is clear quartz, the master healer. You're being asked to focus on your health first, and then on what you truly want, getting laser focused. So I did mention about just focusing on one thing previously. So I think this is a really good idea for you for over the next few weeks, focusing on your health, getting yourself nice and grounded, healthy food in, that kind of thing, but also picking that one thing. What do you want to be laser focused on in March? Yeah. As you move into April, you've got the smoky quartz saying let it go. So this is a period of detoxing in April. So there needs to be a fine tuning of your routines and your food intake and whatever it is. Just review everything that's going on in your life, because something needs to go. That something needs to go to bring in balance is the message. Okay. So you're moving to April, you have got the sunstone coming in, asking you to take pleasure in the things you do. So you've got a lot on your mind all the time, but if you were truly following the joy, I think it would simplify things a lot more for you. So really try and fine tune, get laser focused, and bring more joy in, because you're always seeking, you're always overloading with information, and sometimes we need to remember just to have some fun. Yeah, so keep it very simple over the next 3 months, and we'll see what Maya gets for you.
So I got the two of these. It's I love this deck. I think this is supposed to be the Two of Pentacles. The way I'm seeing it is this guy is standing tall and proud, he's showing off his goods. And it kind of speaks to me as like the beginning phases of something monetarily beneficial. You got a big couple two of these. And then I have two transformation decks, or not decks, cards that came out together. So I don't know. My camera sucks. I'm really sorry, guys. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. So yeah, you're going through some changes for the better. It's always for the better. All change is for the better. The way I see it, even if it feels like it sucks or it's painful, it's always for the better. You're always on the right path, no matter what path you take. I mean, unless you're like, stealing and, doing drugs and stuff. But I don't think that's what you're here doing. And then the Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits Soul Tribe. So right now might be, along with changing and healing, you're probably finding people that you can resonate with, who make you feel like more of a family, more tribe-like. And then here's the other transformation card. It's the Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. So you're probably going through a period where you're changing and you're seeing things around you change, or the way you perceive them change. And that's a really beautiful thing, when we can see the truth of things, when the illusion falls from our eyes and we can really take a look at what matters to us, what is really out there. We're always taking the veil from our eyes, I feel. The more we grow, the more the veil starts to drop, the more we can see not just like spirits or beings in the sky, but the truth in ourselves and the things around us.
That sounds brilliant. So if anyone's got any general questions for Miya, pop them in the chat. If anyone would like a reading, please put a new message in case you've missed your message. You don't have to donate, but if you'd like to donate, that's always welcome. But you can just pop in a message and say, can I have a reading, please? So we've got 10 people watching, which is pretty cool. Thank you guys for showing up. So hi Jerry, hi Chaylee, Sprinkles. Good to see you guys. So it is, I know it's Thursday, but for me it's Friday. I will be doing my Friday night live, which will probably be, I don't know, it depends when Rob's live, but it will probably be like 6 or 7 o'clock Eastern. I'm not too sure. So yeah, so I'm trying to, I generally just do a Friday, and then lately I thought, I want to get to 500, so I've been coming on like every 12 hours and trying to like burn the candle at both ends, and just show up for everybody. And we've been having lots of fun, actually. It's been good.
Yeah, that's awesome. I got to catch one. It was like 2 in the morning here because I couldn't sleep. And I was like, oh, anchor's on. That was really cool.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird. So, but for me, that's like, it's early morning. And so I started to do like a 6 a.m. for me would be like a 1 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, 7 a.m., 2 a.m. Eastern. So that actually works out quite well for me. Okay, Cirrus Dreams would like a reading. And Sprinkles doesn't know what day it is anymore. Athena, hello. Okay, Cirrus Dreams, Cirrus, Cirrus. Just got in. Hi, good to see you guys. So I'm generally doing like a little bit of an insight into the next 3 months, working with the Crystal Kingdom. And yeah, Jason says it doesn't matter when, he's probably up. He doesn't sleep at all, because whenever I want to talk to him, he's always available, and when he's not there, I'm like, Jason, where are you? Get here right now. And then he's available. So
I go through periods of not needing sleep too. I do.
Yeah, I don't sleep very much at all, and I get targeted at nighttime, so I try and sleep midday. So I can have a 90-minute nap in the middle of the day, and that will be the best nap ever. But I try and sleep at night, and I'm tossing and turning, getting pain, getting hit with direct energy weapons and things in the night. So it's just nonsense. So this is for Cirrus Dreams. And so moving into March, we've got rose quartz energy saying open up your heart. So when I think of rose quartz, I generally think about the relationships, the energy we share with others. So that's like compassion and empathy, a little bit of mercy and grace that we're sharing with others. So there could be a friendship or a relationship or something that you just want to focus on a little bit next month, sharing your energy with others. As you move into April, this is all about you, scheduling time for yourself. You've got Ocean Jasper. So April really will be that time that you need to take yourself away, focus on your healing, read a book, go down by the water and that kind of thing. So April is a quiet month for you to rest and reflect. As you move into May, We've got fluorite coming in, which is the genius stone, and it's saying find peace within. But for me, fluorite is about study. It's about connecting the heart and mind and really getting kind of clear on what it is you truly want. Yeah, what you truly want from your heart space, and then activate that in your mind and communicate that out. So this is the genius stone. So there could be a period of study or learning, or I get like these surges where I just want to absorb all the information around me, and that's that kind of energy that's coming in for you in April. There we go.
It's so cool how when you do readings with other people, how the messages connect, even though it's two different beings, doing the cards or the psychic reads, you
Yeah.
still get similar
I,
kind of.
I love doing partners readings. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so fascinating.
Yeah.
So, I got the High Priestess for you, and I'm going to read these cards differently than maybe some other tarot readers. I just like the deck because it's funny. But the High Priestess, she's in her bath, she's having a ciggy, she's, loving life, she's still got her crown on, she's not being bothered by anything. So, really embodying, and whether you're a female or a male, you can still have the High Priestess energy, right? You can still embody that, knowing who you are, standing in your power, taking a lot of time for self-care. I'm also seeing the moon and the sun, so there's the balance of the shadow and the light. And really coming into the knowledge of who you are and being completely fine with it. Also, it seems that there's a pot leaf on here, so if you need to do something a little extra to decompress and relax, I'm not saying to go get screwed up or completely fucked up, but it's okay sometimes to take like a sip of wine or have like a whatever it is you do to help you decompress from the day. I think that's, especially right now, there's so much heavy energies all around us at all times right now. Even if we're not paying attention to it, it's still in our face. I also got the connection card, so there's the heart, the loving other people, loving yourself, stay connected with others, nature, and the universe. So really embodying that love thyself and loving thy neighbor, and everyone's our neighbor. Everything around us is our neighbor. The plants, the animals, the interdimensionals, the spirits, all of it. So trying to like turn your focus on loving everything, just embodying that love. And then I got soul family. My camera is terrible. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So there's that loving other people, calling in who really resonates, who's really going to fill you up. And then here we are, a wisdom card, just like Inker, the wolf spirit, turning knowledge into wisdom. And that's really important because everyone, we can all have things that we learn, but to really take what we learn and turning it into wisdom is a completely different thing. So
That's awesome. Sirius is saying that they've got all of the stones, but they're not sure about the stone benefits. So for me, crystals is a remembrance from other lifetimes. But when I teach crystals, I teach it with color therapy and chakra energetics. So if you're not sure what crystal goes where, think about the chakras, think about the colors within the body. So the heart is pink and green. Yeah, the mind is blue and purple, that kind of thing. The root is red, brown, and black. So you can get an idea of what crystals do by associating them to color therapy, and to chakras as well. So there's a question, which I've put a little answer in. I want to see what your answer is. Do you think, this is from Missing Time, Jason, do you think there's a philosopher's stone like in Harry Potter?
I think that's entirely possible. I think that most of these things that we think are works of fiction are actually works of truth and hidden knowledge that we're not supposed to know of, but for some reason they have to tell us. So they kind of put it in our face like, this is not, this is not real.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
definitely believe that it's entirely possible.
I mean, it is true. Nicholas Flamel is a real person. He's a documented real alchemist. And years ago, like 25 years ago or something, I was living with this lady called Miya, not Maya, Miya, and she was really big into her witchery. And whereas I love to be witchy, I am high priestess and everything, but I hate to study. But she had loads of books, and in it, Philosopher's Stone, Nicholas Flamel, blew me away. It really did. Yeah, so it's a real person. That the Philosopher's Stone is real. It's out there probably still. Who knows? I can't remember. Anyway, so we've got Sprinkle, aka Chaley, is next. Um, Chaley. Oh, Natural Sentient says Maya is a wonderful mermaid.
Aw. Hi.
Do you
Thank
feel like a
you.
mermaid?
I do know that I've had a water being life before. Yeah, I do.
Nice.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think that we have all been all things. I think that
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
been pretty much everywhere. I don't think that there's many of us here that haven't had, thousands, if not more, lifetimes on, and, many of those in different realms. So,
Yeah, I
yeah.
agree. I agree. My Lemurian is an elemental, and I have a memory of just being the sea. I was just the sea, and turtles were just going by, and I was the sea. Yeah, and that's my memory. So yeah. Okay, so this is for Sprinkles, aka it says Sprinkles 777, aka Chaley. I always call her Sprinkles. Okay, Sprinkles.
Oh, no.
So I wish we had a skip or a next button for these lives. Well, we've got a lot of lives back to back tonight, so keep an eye on the notifications, everybody. Um, so I want to go to bed after this, but I don't think I'll be able to because Drago's doing a premiere as well. So I need to pop in the chat. So this is for Sprinkles. And as we move into March energy, we've got that Angel Aura Quartz energy, which is your spirit team coming in. Specifically for you, it feels like an ancestor type angelics coming in. It says lighten up. And this is a reminder to just see the light, the joy, the beauty all around you. Bring in that rainbow kind of frequency. This is for your March. So you've been getting a little bit overloaded perhaps in February. So March is a bit of a reset kind of energy. As you move into April, there is a need to ground and protect yourself. You've got hematite coming in. So it's got that metallic shell on the outside, but it's got that red iron core. This is my anchor haven stone. This is my anchor. So you may find that in April, there might be a little bit of unwanted energy coming your way. So you need to bring in the anchor, or imagine that it's this beautiful silver cloak. You can put it over your head, wrap it around you, and just deflect, mirror off any unwanted energy that's coming your way. So that's March, April, May. So as we move into May, you do have some inner child healing coming in. So we've got rhodochrosite coming in. It says remember your worth, and when we look at this, it's like a banded stone. So very slowly, very steadily, you'll be doing that heart healing very gently, very respectfully. Take your time in May to really nurture yourself, okay? Because if this is about relationships with other people as well, because you've got that pink energy there, you notice there's this lighter kind of yellow. So this is your courage, your confidence is building. So you might have had a little bit of a knock in the few weeks before, making you feel a little bit lower, a little bit sadder perhaps, and then as you come into April, you're slowly and steadily rebuilding your courage and confidence, nurturing yourself and those around you as well. So take it easy in April and May. Yeah, take it easy. Okay, what did you get there?
So I had the damn devil show up, So right now, paying attention to things, people, places, things that are not good for you and your highest benefit. But that's always okay for that to come out, because then it gives us a chance to say, okay, universe, I need to be paying attention to maybe even the little things that I think aren't really big, but could be having a really large effect on our personality, our days, our sleep schedule, everything, how we eat, how we talk to ourselves. Make sure to clear out I'm seeing lots of moving thoughts right now. So any thoughts that are spinning in your mind, keeping you down, telling you things, those things are coming from outside of you. If you notice yourself going round and round and round and round in your head about something that is completely negative and bad, know that that is not coming from you. It is some kind of other spirit or negative attachment you could have picked up at the store. We were just talking about that. It definitely is not you. So pay attention to that. Release that. If you have to, get yourself isolated and scream at it and tell it to go away. It will leave you alone, I promise. Here I got the bottle. I don't know what the bottle represents, but I do see a lot of cosmic energy in this, and it's a baby reaching out to a bottle, so that's bringing me to like new beginnings and lots of new beautiful light coming into your life. So there is something coming in to help you, a different kind of energy coming in right now to help you with any kind of devil energy that you're dealing with. It's all about transformation, and then we had the transformation card show up again. So I feel like everybody is going through some kind of change right now, and the world is too. So things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So really paying attention to the inner healing, how you're speaking to yourself, how you're speaking about others. Even if you're not outright saying it, catch yourself in that moment when you're starting to use judgment upon somebody else's life. You can never judge someone else's life, especially if you've never been in their shoes. And we all do it. I catch myself all the time like, oh, that's not something I should be thinking about. I have no idea what that person is going through. And then I've got more cosmic energy. So yeah, there's some angelic cosmic forces coming in to help you heal and transmute any double energy that's here to hold you back. Birthing in a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. We really are stepping out of the old and into the new. It may seem ugly right now, but things will change. Everything always changes. The seasons change, and so do we. And then I've got the Panther Spirit. It's like my favorite spirit, animal spirit card. Reclaim your power. Make sure you're standing in your power and not letting any one or thing or place make you feel less powerful than you really are, because we are human beings and we are absolutely powerful. That's why they do all the things they do to try and bring us down.
That's amazing. So everyone's saying thank you, and they're talking about a skip button between lives. It's what they're talking about, as in like incarnations, not as in between podcasts. That's what I was thinking. They say, I wish you could just skip this or fast forward between different lifetimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
about that.
yeah. And Hillbilly House saying Panther Spirit, right on. I got Jaguar. I had a reading from Gina Virginia Casella earlier today, because I'm taking part in, she's doing like this online conference thing, and I'm just helping moderate, but she's giving everyone who's involved a free reading. So I got a free reading. It's on my channel, and like everything is out of place. Everything's going down the toilet basically, apart from the Jaguar Spirit. He's in the right place at the right time. And I was like, yes. Because it's been a bit mad lately. If anyone's got any random questions for Miya, please pop them in the chat and we can, find out a bit more about her. And I don't think there's anybody else that needs a reading. If anyone's not had a reading, please pop a new message in there. Because I don't see any messages other than just random chit chat, which we love.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love the chats. I love connecting with people in the chats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like moderating, and because then you're just there and like random. Yeah. And the great thing about our little community is we just show up for each other and support each other every day, and it's nice, isn't it?
It is very nice.
So we've been going a while, so we're probably going to finish up soon. So if anyone's got any questions or anything, pop them in. Let me pull some cards for you and have a look at your next 3 months. Tiffany's saying hello.
Hi, Tiffany.
Jaylee said he doesn't want to meet any more soulmates. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
I get it, right? Peace over partnerships. That's my motto right now. It really is. Okay. Oh, yeah. Karmic lessons. So these are for Miya. So as you move into March, it's Sodalite energy saying speak your truth. There's a little bit of ease and flow energy coming in with this as well. I think there's going to be an opportunity to talk to new people about things that you really love. Okay, as you move into April, you've got Garnet coming in to fire up the passion in your life. Right, so it says ignite your passion. So whether this is a creative project or it's with a person, that's for you to know, but this is a really passionate, fiery life force coming in April. So that's really exciting for you. Then as you move into May, we've got the blue lace agate coming in to soothe and heal the body, and it's saying find your calm. So yeah, definitely related to communication, but I feel like it's more of a full body soothing and easing up for you, like a deep healing coming in around May time.
Awesome. It feels really good. Thank you.
Or maybe you're going to be by the water. Do you live near water?
I do. I live by a lake.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
That's my happy place, would be a cabin on a lake.
Yeah, I love water. Anytime I've lived by water, I've always had really healing experiences. Anytime. Even if it was a destructive time, I was able to come through it really easily. So I picked up some cards for you. I got the tea. I don't know what this means. It could be the Ace of Cups. I'm so full of emotion. I also am thinking of like spilling the tea on the roses. So you're here, bringing information to people into this beautiful flower bouquet. So, I believe that you really do that. You are a very good card reader. It's actually a little bit intimidating reading with you because you're so really
You're
elegant.
amazing. What are you talking about?
I'm so new. And then I got the Audacity card from the Audacity deck, which is amazing. So, I think that, this is all through going through stormy waters and coming out and,
The audacity, the audacity.
just the audacity of it. How dare they? But it sounds like you have been going through that, right? You've been being targeted and going through some deep, like, past life regression healing, which can be very hard sometimes. I've had moments where I've like curled up with an entire box of tissues because I had to cry about a life that I remember fully. So
Yeah. So I've been going through some like some deep remembrance coming in, and then I was and we did a live, and it's like trying not to cry on the live when me and Christy are talking about it, and then afterwards it's like one of my best friends just phoned me and was just there on the phone saying nothing at all, so I just cried on the phone. I was just like, because sometimes you just need that, don't you? You just need somebody to hold that space for you so you can just purge and like, yeah. So I feel good right now. Your energy's amazing, by the way. So I do feel very calm and centered with you. Thank you.
thank you. And then I also got say yes. So just say yes, and it's got that cosmic energy in it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like 4 or 5 orbs above this, what I consider a priestess.
I keep saying no to things at the moment. I keep getting asked to do conferences and
say yes to something.
Say no to everything.
So say yes to something. Say yes to something. And maybe it's just something simple that'll bring you to like a higher enlightenment about something.
Yeah.
You got the koala spirit.
I said no to 2 things already this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. Just on an emotional level, or because you physically don't think you can do it, or
I'm just not sure I want to do it. I'm not sure what I want. I never know what I want.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, the good news is Spirit has a plan with the koala bear. Koala bears are the best, and this koala bear is another priestess. Look at that crown it's got.
Will you send me a photo of that koala after? Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And then the otter spirit, you were never alone, but I'm pretty sure you know
Oh, you
that.
got Otter. Otter is one of my main guides. I'm not joking.
Oh, how cute! I love
Been a
spirit.
guide for about 5 years. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it when spirit just comes through like so
Yeah,
clearly.
but Otter's generally telling me to have more fun because I'm in like a
Okay.
rut or something. And Otter Spirit
Yeah.
comes up with that. Yeah.
You also need your
Wow.
rest too. So, but
Not
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, we all do.
Yes.
I've been pulled like 8 different directions at once most days.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Hillbilly Herb says koalas got a plan. He's got a plan there.
yeah.
And love otters. He's put an otter picture in there. How did they do it? How did they
I
do it
don't know.
sometimes? Oh, that was a good reading. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, has anybody got any questions for Maya, or would anybody like a card reading before we finish? Because we're going to finish up soon, because it's 1:25 a.m. here in the UK, and
Oh,
I did a
okay.
6 a.m. live. So yeah, so it's been a long day.
Next time I'll stay up late and you can be up
Okay,
early or
sure.
something, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't sleep much, and so I'm generally okay as long as I get like a little rest or whatever. I charge my hearing aids, so I have to take my hearing aids off every 8 hours to charge them, and because I have like a 20-hour day generally, so I have to do that a couple of times. But yeah, so all good, all good. It's really nice to have you on.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
This has been really lovely. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vibing.
Yeah, oh, it's in 69 minutes. Okay, anybody else got any questions for Maya before we finish? Let us know.
Kids are getting restless outside too.
Yeah. What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend I do have a massage on Sunday.
Yeah.
Um, I don't really have anything planned. I am a pretty boring person aside from like my daily. I'm probably gonna. It stopped raining. It was raining for like 2 weeks, and I'm in California, so it doesn't. I'm not used to so much darkness and wetness. And I did make a joke that it feels like London. So,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
sun has come out again, though, so I'll definitely fill you in and tell you what happens in the sky because I do feel like
Oh yeah.
pop out,
That's
because
gonna
it's
be amazing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm actually meeting somebody for coffee in like 9 hours. I'm meeting a friend who is deaf, and we're going to be signing. And I haven't used my sign language for about 18 months, and I am deaf, so it's going to be a very uncomfortable conversation. But I'm looking forward to meeting her. And then Saturday I have a retreat, which is my annual kind of dragon retreat, and I get my dragon skulls out. And so it's just an afternoon, so it's 5 hours. So I do one every month, but it's a different theme. But February is always so. January is like a Celtic theme, and then I move into the dragons. Then we go more shamanic or whatever, or I bring in lots of different energies. So I'm looking forward to getting my dragon crystal skulls out, getting my copper pyramid out, working with dragon breath, and really like kind of getting very empowered. But it's one of the ladies has got so much going on. I think I'm going to do a medicine wheel. I'm going to lay out a big medicine wheel so we can all walk the medicine wheel with crystals, so we can feel the energy of different crystals in different areas. Yeah, and kind
Wow,
of redirect and see where are we, internally on the medicine wheel right now. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing this weekend.
that
So
sounds amazing. That's so beautiful. I
yeah.
wish I had more people in the physical, not just
I
virtual.
do, I do evening groups, so my Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Saturday, they're my online groups, and but so I only do in-person things once or twice a month. I moved everything online, and that's just the way it is now. Um, 24/7 saying I'm ready for a reading now. Okay, so 24/7 will be our last reading, and okay, so we're just about to finish then. They came in really fast. Tiffany says she wishes she wasn't in a loud place because the readings look awesome.
Aw.
No, I'm just going to pull one card for Tiffany. Okay, Tiffany, you've got Soda Light. Speak your truth. Tiffany's going through loads of like exams and things like that, so you're on the right track, Tiff. You're on the right track. You're going to be great. Yeah. Okay, so 24/7.
Your light
I'm.
just went out. Whoa, that was weird. That was crazy. Spirits.
Oh, it's
Wow.
the ETs coming in.
Yeah.
They're saying, yeah, hang on, hang on. C5 right now. So this is from 24/7. So your March energy is all about trusting your intuition and focusing on your spiritual gifts right now. So you've got amethyst coming in. Amethyst is also like a detox stone, so there could be a bit of purification, protection energy coming in as well. So keeping it simple, keeping it safe just came to mind then as well. But this is your March energy. So just know what you know is true. Keep things very simple. Maybe start a detox and focus on that meditation in mind. As you move into April, we've got the hematite coming in again. This is the anchor, this is the protection, yeah? So this is the shield. So you need to protect yourself a little bit deeper when it comes into April, focusing on the grounding and your grounded focus. You know, like kind of simplify what's happening next for you. As you move into March, April, May, we've got clear quartz, the master healing coming in, and it says get crystal clear. So what are you laser focused about when it comes to this month here? It's like shining a light on something. Something is going to be more visible. Something that you didn't notice before is really going to become more visible. Yeah, but there's going to be a very deep healing to it when this new information comes into play. It's going to be healing for everybody involved. Okay, so that's for 24/7. What did you get?
So I got the mother card. Again, I don't know what this means exactly, but I'm seeing like a lot of intuitive feelings, emotions, protection. She's got like a snake wrapped around her arm, but it's not trying to harm her. It's like protecting her and the baby she's holding. And then there's lots of cosmic energy in this entire reading, and the entire thing is all about intuition and protection. I got this one, same kind of graphic picture too. It's trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling you've been trying to tell? So what is that inner small feeling, that intuition from your higher self been trying to tell you that you've been maybe like pushing off or thinking isn't true, not paying attention to because maybe perhaps other things are too loud? Spirit is really saying to pay attention to your intuition right now, and to know that you are protected at all times, but to make sure that you're protecting yourself as well. They cannot do everything for you. We've got the protection card, also a very similar looking card to the other two. You know, these strong women, it's more like cosmic night energy. So intuition, emotion, call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So what is it that you haven't really cut ties with? It be that emotions, people, places, and things. Really take time to like cut it off. You know, no more. Now is the time to do that. And then we have the dog spirit, the cutest little dog. It says be loyal to what you love. So be loyal to what you love yourself. Be honest about what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. Don't do things for other people. Do it for yourself and your highest good. You know, of course, listen to what other people have to say, but don't base your decisions on what other people want at all times.
Maya, your readings are so good.
Oh, really? Thanks.
Yeah.
So new.
No, they're amazing. I know everybody loves your readings because you work with all these different decks as well. It's so cool how you blend it all together. It's really good. Yeah, really, really good.
I was very nervous. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm going to throw up a little bit.
No, it's perfect. It's seamless. It's so good. Yeah, so great readings. Love your styles. Hillbilly Herb is saying. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for joining me. Would you like to let everybody know how they can find you and connect with you?
Oh yeah, you can find me on YouTube at Miya StarFire. Also on Facebook at Miya StarFire. I like, you know, if you want to connect, you want to chat, it doesn't have to be about anything. I really am all about trying to build a community of people who understand us. So yeah.
Yep, sounds good. Yep. Now, oh, you guys are welcome. And if EEN, it's too late now. it's I'm back now. No, we're finishing now. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. And I will be back on in 12 hours or something because I'm on a roll at the moment. But we really appreciate you. So thank you so much, and we'll speak to you all soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not too sure how to stop the YouTube. There we go.